भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवागुंसस्तनूभिः यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानाशु प्रदानैस्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् हीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरहुम् मायया भोजयन्नः माया सङ्ख्यातुरीयम् परममृतमजम् ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विदितविषयान् प्राच्यभोगान् सविष्टान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगण आत्मसौ नस्तुरीयः
Radhika 6
प्रभवः सर्वभावानां सतामिति विनिश्चयः सर्वं जनयति प्राणः चेतोषून् पुरुषः पृथक्
भाष्य दृष्टं च रज्जु सर्पादीनां
दृष्टं च रज्जु सर्पादीनाम् अविद्याकृत माया बीजोत्पन्नानां रज्ज्वादि आत्मना सत्वम्.
The question was, from where this Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna are born? Are they born from an existing cause or a non-existent cause? That was the question. Karika told us it is from an existent cause, because from non-existent one nothing can be born at all. Bhashya gave Drishtam cha Rajju Sarpadina. Where there is rope, snake is seen. Where there is seashell, silver is seen. In such cases, say, these appearances like snake, like silver, are from where? From the rope and the shell, but not as they are, limited by ignorance. Only rope that is not known as the rope can get projected in your mind. In your mind is a person who has not seen clearly as the snake. A person who has not seen the glittering seashell in the sunshine and preferably suffering from cataract. This example is for such person only. A person suffering from cataract and sees a seashell glittering in the sunshine, so that he mistakes that what? Silver. But had he known the shell as the shell, there is no occasion to mistake it as the silver. So therefore, the basis, adhisthana, with the bija, the seed of avidya, gives rise to what? The mistaken notion of what it is not. What it is not. But never from something that is non-existent, it was told. This is now in terms of principle generalized. Nahi.
न हि निरास्पदा रज्जु सर्प मृगतृष्णिकादयः क्वचित् उपलभ्यन्ते केनचित्.
No one can perceive a mistaken snake or that is Mrigatrishnika, mirage water, without the base. Niraspada, niraspadaha, nirashrayaha, niradhisthanaha. Niraspada means those which have no aspada, ashraya, adhisthana. Without the case of mistaken notions, without the adhisthana, what are those? Rajju sarpa, in the sense, if Rajju were not there, there is no occasion to mistake it as a snake. Mrigatrishnika, Ushara, desert. If desert with the sunshine is necessary, sunshine were not there, there is no occasion of mistaking it as the mirage. So Mrigatrishnika means the mirage water. Adaya, niraspadaha, without a ashraya, without the adhisthana, without their corresponding basis. So, kvachit nahi upalabhyante kenachit. Nowhere they are perceived, upalabhyante, perceived. Nahi upalabhyante, they are not perceived. Where? Kvachit, anywhere. Not only anywhere, kenachit, by anyone. No, I am a scientist, no? Nobel laureate. You will see without the what? Rajju sarpa, nothing. No kenachit. No one can see that. Means a basis, adhisthana, is indispensable to have the appearance of the mistaken like snake, mirage, water, etc. So also, Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya, are they in reality or appearances? Appearances? Come on, how? ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. This is not tick marking. Come on. Why? Vishwa, waker consciousness. Taijasa, dreamer consciousness. And Pradnya, sleeper consciousness, are appearances and not in reality. Come on. If they were in reality, they should be available all along. Are they? Now you are supposed to listen to this discourse. Some may be pradnya. Some may be the state of pradnya. So that is it. We don't know. We don't. So that is. So that's it. Without the basis, without the adhisthana, no mistaken appearance is ever possible. That is further explained. Yatha.
यथा रज्जुवां प्राक् सर्पोत्पत्तेः रज्ज्वात्मना सर्पः सन् एव आसीत्
सर्पः सन् एव आसीत्.
सर्पः सन्
So they say yatha, just as rajvam, in a rope, which is not seen clearly. Why not seen clearly? Light is not sufficient. Nothing wrong with your eyes, but light is not sufficient. Yatha rajvam, in the case of a rope which is prak sarpotpattehe, before, literally means what? Before the snake was born. In the rope, snake is born. Before the rope appeared as snake, we have to take that way. But here it says, before the snake was born. Which snake was born? Mistaken snake was born. Means before it appeared as a snake, what is that? It was what? Rajvatmana sarpaha san eva asi. It was sun. Sun means was sat. It was existent. But in what form? Rajju. Not actually as a snake. As a, it had existence. How do you say so? Simple. If that rope were not there, you have no occasion to mistake it as what? Snake. So therefore, that easiness, the existence of what? Rope. You see now, snake is, fine? There are two aspects here. Nama Rupa, snake, existence is. Tell me, this easiness, existence aspect belongs to who? Rope. But rope, Nama Rupa is not there because light was not sufficient. Which Nama Rupa got superimposed? Snake, Nama Rupa got superimposed. So therefore, when you say snake is, that isness belongs to what? That is why we say adhisthana, basis. Otherwise what will happen? There is no occasion to see a snake or snake garland, whatever it may be. Not occasion. So therefore I say, prak sarpotpattehe. Before the utpatti, the birth of, prak means before. Birth of snake means mistaken snake or appearance of the snake. Rajvatmana, Rajju Rupena, in the form of rope, Sarpaha, sun eva asit. Sarpa, snake, was potentially there. Not actually, but what? Potentially means that there is an occasion to mistake the rope as the snake. This possibility was there. Why? Existence of rope is available. And you have not seen the rope as the rope. See, likewise, before Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna came into existence, let us see what was.
एवं सर्वभावानां उत्पत्तेः प्राक् प्राणबीजात्मना एव सत्वम्.
In the same manner, Sarva Bhavanam, Bhasha has already explained what is Sarva Bhava, Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. Check the Bhasha earlier, beginning of this Karika Bhasha. So that is Sarva Bhavanam, Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna, Vedanam. Already Bhashakara has explained. Sarva Bhavanam. And it is Upalakshana for entire Jagat. It's Upalakshana for entire Jagat, but we are specifically discussing Vishwa, Taijasa and Prajna. Yatha, this Sarva Bhavana Utpattehe Prak. before their birth, means before Vishwa, Taijasa and Pradnya came into existence. What was that? Prana Bijatmana eva Sattvam. Sattvam, their existence is Atmana, means in the form of Prana with Bija. This phrase you should know now by now. What is that Prana? Sat Brahma. Bija is Avidya Maya. See, if you forget that Prana, Bija as Sat Brahma with Avidya Maya, what will happen? Everything will go into topsy-turvy. So, this is how you are supposed to remember, not that every sentence you are supposed to remember and all that. You know that it happened. Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji went to Swami Tapon Maharaj for learning, who Swami Shivanji sent him there. So he went, etc., and requested. He said, I won't mind teaching you, but one condition. Whatever I teach, you are supposed to remember. Otherwise, didn't say, get lost. Yes, yes. And the first day lesson was over. I think Kathopadesha or something. You took notes, etc. And afterward, of course, Tapon Maharaj put on this elevated place. Below is Kailash Ashram, and the rooms for this thing. And below is our next is the road, and afterward Ganga. Little place is there, etc. So studiously, all going through notes, etc. Remember that, you should remember that. So evening, Tapon Maharaj was going for a walk. And the first floor, from the room is the veranda sitting, he can see him. Tapon Maharaj saw all faces totally nervous, etc. Kya ho gaya? Yeah, what happened? Come here. He went to the room. Maharaj, आपने बोला था, you told me that what? I am supposed to remember everything, so I forget it. ऐसा नहीं बोला था. I didn't mean that, but when I take the next lesson, you should be able to correlate what I have taught. Not that you parrot like to go on repeating, not the way. You should be able to correlate. If you are not able to correlate, how the lesson will proceed further? So like that. So every time Vishwa Taijasa Prana Bija. Not once, many times it has come as there. So therefore you are supposed to know this. Otherwise, at least know where it is. so you can refer and then remind yourself. So therefore, prana bijatmana eva sattvam. They do exist as what? Sat Brahma, with the limitation, conditioning of what? Avidya or Maya Sattva. About this, Shruti also says so.
इत्यतः श्रुतिः अपि वक्ति ब्रह्म ब्रह्मैवेदम् आत्मा वा इदमग्र आसीत् इति.
Iti ataha means Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. Before they came into existence, what were they? Sat, Brahma, with the conditioning of what? Bija of Avidya, Maya. That is why now, from Brahma with Bija, Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna have come. Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna project the Jagat. So Jagat is from where? With the waking Jagat or dream Jagat, from where they are Vishwa Taijasa. Vishwa Taijasa, Pradnya, nothing is there. So that is the absence of all this. Whereas they are from where? Sat Brahma. Has the Jagat any existence apart from Brahma? If Brahman with the Avidya Maya is the cause of Vishwa Taijasa Pradnya, the Jagat projected by Vishwa Taijasa Pradnya has got the basis where? In Brahma. Therefore, Jagat has got basis where? In Brahma. In the sense, if Brahman were not there, Vishwa Taijasa Pradnya are not going to be there. If they are not going to be there, Jagat is not going to be there. So therefore he says, that is why Shastra says, Shruti says, Mundaka Upanishad says, Mundaka 2:11, Brahma eva idam. So Brahma eva idam. What is that idam? Idam Jagat. Brahma eva. Now you should understand this properly. When you say understanding, general, no. You should be very careful about this word. Generally, it refers to the meaning of the word or words or phrases. To know also at places becomes understanding, but to know specially means to be aware of. Can you find the distinction between these two? To be aware of existence of something, etc. Know the meaning of words or phrases. Difference is there or not? Should be aware of such thing. If this is not known, some what? Topsy-turvy. You don't know what the nature of Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa, Jnana, etc. is not possible. So that is. But general definition. What is because this, I think all languages, these words are more or less what? More about knowledge and experience. In any language it may be. They are interconnected. See, that is semantically they are integrated. You have to see the context and then what is there. That's why while proceeding on the guidelines of Vedanta, first thing be aware of limitations of the words. Words are incapable of describing Brahman. Words can describe anything and everything in the creation which has got 4 features. Jati, species. Guna, features, attribute. Kriya, action. Sambandha. These 4 can happen to be there only in the dualistic Jagat. In non-dual, Nirupadhika, Atma, Brahma, these 4 have no locus standi. What can your words do? Yato vacho nivartante. See, they go. What words? Described, to describe what? Brahma, Atma. Like a clod of mud hit on a rock. What will happen? All mud. Nothing is done for this. Like that mind itself. Aprapya manasasa. Without being able to objectify by the mind also. Now come on, for you and me, beside the words and the mind, what is the means of communication available? Swamiji, you don't know. Olden days it was not there. Nowadays PowerPoint. PowerPoint projection can be there. I told you. Nowadays PowerPoint projection, Vedanta also is going goes on. I asked them, can they point out this is Atma? Arrow, Atma. That also has to work in terms of what? Words, form, etc. They have to work. So therefore, Brahma Veda. They say this Jagat is Brahma Veda. And other that Amrutam, immortal, indestructible. It continues like that. Purastad Brahma. Now question is, where is Brahma? In front of you Brahma. You may say, kuch dikhta nahi. In front of my Brahma is Brahma there. No, even this what? This instrument is what? Brahma. This table is Brahma. This hand also is what? Brahma. Purastad. Then, acha. Paschat. Behind me also is what? Brahma. Dakshinashchotarena. On my right is Brahma, my left is Brahma, adhaschordhamcha Brahma. Below is Brahma, above is Brahma. Brahman is everything. You are studying Mandukya Karika for what? To know Brahma. Everywhere Brahma. With Jnana ho gaya ki nahi? You have got knowledge. Everything is Brahma is a statement technically called Badhita Samanadhikaranya. It's a Badhita, a negated juxtaposition. Means from Jagat, remove Nama Rupa, whatever Satchit Ananda Adhisthana remains, that is what? When you say this snake is Brahma, snake can never be snake is rope, snake can never be rope, but the basis can be. When you say Jagat is Brahma, Jagat can never be Brahma. Why? Brahma is unborn, Jagat is born or not. Brahma is avikari, Jagat is savikari. Brahma is free from sorrows, Jagat is full of sorrow. Brahma is nothing but Paramananda Swarupa, Jagat, don't ask. Is it not? How can it be? And yet Shruti says, so that is why negate the Nama Rupa, take the basis, just the appearance of the snake you remove, take the basis rope, that is how the snake is, better we say mistaken snake. Because if other person listen this, snake is Brahma. We don't know what these people are discussing and learning. How can the snake be Brahma? This common sense these people don't have. They have forgotten that it is a Drishtanta. See, they say, you can make a mockery of anyone by quoting out of context. Huh? You can make a mockery with quoting out of, they say, quoting out of context is, they say, is criminal. Somebody said, quoting out of context is criminal. So fine. Therefore he says, that is Brahma eva idam, everything is Brahma, and that Brahma is what? Brahma idam Vishwam. So that is what Brahma eva idam Vishwam. That is entire creation is nothing Brahma, and that Brahma is what? Varishtham. Varishtham means, you know what is Varishtham? You know, at least you know Hindi, Varishtadhikari, superior executive, etc. Here Varishta means the most exalted. Come on, tell me. What can be the one which is most exalted? An entity which is ever existent in nature, the entity which is totally free from sorrow, the entity which is nothing but limitless Ananda. So it is Paramartha Satya Swarupa Brahma. That only Varishta. Baki सब वरिष्ठ, what is that? Relatively. In Jagat, for example, a president of a country, a prime minister of a country, Varishta, most exalted one, relatively. But from the reality standpoint, is that Brahma alone, that is Paramartha Satya. So now he says, this entire creation is Brahma. This statement of the Mundaka Shruti can hold only when this Brahma with avidya is the adhisthana basis for Jagat. Otherwise, can it hold like that? No. Without the rope with the ignorance being the basis for the mistaken snake, you can never say that snake is the rope. You can't say. So that is how it is. One more example is Atmaivedam Agra Asi. It is like this. Agra is that by Sandhi. Agre. Agre. Idam. Idam means this Jagat. Agre, what is Agre? Before. What is before? Srishte Prak. Before the creation took place, Srishte Prak. Before the creation took place, Agre, Idam, this Jagat, Atma eva asi. It was what? Nothing but Atma. Now see, apply this to Rajju Sarpa. Before the appearance of the snake, this snake was what? Nothing but rope. Before Srishti came into existence, creation was born, this Jagat was what? Atma only. There was only Atma and Atma alone. So that is what Brihadaranyaka 141. Aitareya also says something similar to that. Therefore now he is concluding. Bhashakara is concluding.
सर्वं जनयति प्राणः चेतोंशो.
Put a comma there. Sarvam janati pranaha. One phrase over, second phrase more.
चेतोंशून् अंशवः इव रवेः चिदात्मकस्य पुरुषस्य चेतोरूपाः जलार्कसमाः प्राज्ञ तैजस विश्वभेदेन देवतीर्यगादि देहभेदेषु विभाव्यमानाः चेतोंशवः ये तान् पुरुषः पृथक् विषयभाव विलक्षणान् अग्नि विस्फुलिंगवत् सलक्षणान् जलार्कवच्च जीवलक्षणान् तु इतरान् सर्वभावान् प्राणः बीजात्मा जनयति.
Continue. Obtain.
यथोर्णनाभिः.
Remove that full stop. Continue.
यथाग्नेः क्षुद्रा विस्फुलिंगाः इत्यादि श्रुतेः.
At many places you have to face such long sentences. That is Bhashya. Sarvam, see, first aspect. Creation is of Jiva and the Jagat. First, the creation, Utpatti of Jiva is told. Pranaha. Now you know very well. In the Pranaha, Sat Brahma with Avidya Bija. What does it create? Say, Sarvam Prana sarvam janayati. So that is creates everything. What is that everything? Entire Jagat. Jada Rupa Jagat. So the Prana, Sat Brahma, conditioned by avidya or Maya, limited by avidya by Maya, creates entire Jagat. Now, who creates the jivas? Chetonshu. Chetonshu stands for Chidabhasa Rupa Jiva. Ansha means part. Part of Chaitanya. Can there be parts of Chaitanya? Parts of Chaitanya? No. Why? Sarvavyapi. Then how it said part? For example, space is all pervasive. Can there be parts? No. But part space, because of upadhi, appears as though part. So like that, in every antakarana, this sarvavyapi, all pervasive Chaitanya, pure awareness principle, pure conscious principle, having got reflected, we are what? Able to perceive or experience like pockets of awareness, pockets of Chaitanya. So that is how it is. That is Chaitanya. So it says, Chetonsho me chidabhasa rupa jiva. Like what? Ravehe aushavaha iva. Ravehe of sun, of the sun. Say Ausho, rays or beams of light. You know, from the sun, you suppose you draw a picture. Supposed to be there. Every line is supposed to be what? Rays. So that is Ravehe Aushaha, like the beams of light or the rays of the sun. It says Atma Chidatmakasya Purushasya Cheto Rupaha Aushavaha. Of Chidatmaka Purusha. Yet Purusha is who? Atma Brahma. Chit Swarupa. Chit Sumay. Chaitanya Swarupa. Chidatmaka Swarupasya. Chidaswarupasya. Purushasya. Cheto Rupaha. Yet Cheto Rupaha means Chaitanya Bhasaha. Abhasa of Chaitanya. Truly not Chaitanya. How do you say it? Truly not Chaitanya? It is like what? Jalarka Samaha. Arka, the sun reflected in the water. It is not sun, but appears exactly as what? Sun. So that appears exactly as the sun with something. What something? Getting unto itself the Visheshas, features of reflecting water. If the water is muddy, sun appears as what? Dull. If water is shaking, sun appears as if it's broken into pieces. But both these belong to who? Reflecting medium, the water, and not to the sun. Now, this who? Purusha. Now say again here. Cheto Rupaha Purushaha and that prana. Come on, can you distinguish? Prana Sarvam Janayati. What is that? Sat Brahma with the avidya bija create the entire inner jagat. Cheto Rupaha Purushasya. Born from what? Purushasya. Chidatmakasya. What is that Chidatma Purusha in contrast to this Sat Brahma? Nirbija. Remember earlier. It was Sabija, Sat Brahma with the Avidya Maya Upadhi, whereas we are told in this Upanishad both are there. Here Purusha is what? Without the Avidya Bija, without the Maya Bija. Then only who will the Jiva will come into existence, not the Jagat. Say, Cheto Rapa, that is Chidatmakasya Purushasya, of Purusha, Chaitanya Rupa Atma, Chidatmaka, whose nature is very Chaitanya. Cheto Rupaha means Chaitanya Bhasaha Jiva. Appears as Chaitanya because Upadhi is there, which is Jada, but yet they appear to be Sachetana, sentient, and the Upadhi. How? Jalarka Samaha. Samaha, similar to Jalarka. Jale Arka Pratibimbavat. Like the reflection of the sun in the water. Taking unto itself the features of what? Reflecting water. But it appears, now see, in our case what happens? In our case means whose case? Jiva's case. What happens? That Chaitanya aspect, Sachetana aspect, sentience aspect belongs to what? Purusha. Cheto Rupa, Chit Sarupa Purusha. Whereas Upadhi, Sukha Dukha, all belongs to who? The Upadhis. All this. Samsara belongs to who? Upadhi. So therefore he says, Jalarkavat. So there, like that, these three are born. Who are those? Deha Tiryagadi Deha Vedeshu Pradnya Taijasa Vishwa Vedena Vibhavyamanaha Cheto Shavaha. Again, Cheto Shavaha. What is Cheto Shavaha? Chidabhasa Rupaha Jiva. Jivas, individual entities appearing as what? Chaitanya Swarupa with of course Upadhi. Yes. So Chetosha. How? Vibhavyamanaha, which are comprehended, which are known, which are experienced. Where all they are experienced? Deva Tiryagadi Deha Vedesh, you know. This is a trick. A long sentence is there. If you go backward, you'll be able to decipher the sentence. So therefore, where are they available? You say, in all distinct embodiments. What are those? Deva, heavenly embodiments. Tiryag, animal embodiment. You know what is Tiryag? Tiryag means horizontal. Head, stomach and lower organ are what? In same. In our case, head above, stomach in between, below is the lower organ. Superior or inferior? Superior, so long as you make use of it. No, I am a scientist. You want to be a scientist or scientist ka baap, father, that's okay. It doesn't make the same. If you have got viveka, you are a real man. Man is a man, human is a human, so long as uses the viveka buddhi. Otherwise, no better than animal. One difference. What is that? Biped? Quadruped. They are quadruped. So that is the only difference. So that is why I say, see, man is a human embodiment, is a peculiar combination. It can rise to the status of Ishvara Brahma, it can degrade to the level of what? Animality. See, who is responsible for this? How you make use of the khao, pivo, maja karo. Make merry so long as you live. No better than the animals. use this Viveka and gain Atmadhyana. Even if you don't get Atmadhyana, put efforts to get Atmadhyana. At least pray to Ishvara that I can gain. Let me be eligible to that. So that is it. All of a sudden, one may not be totally eligible to gain the knowledge. But the commitment must be there, the goal must be there. That is to be realized first. If that necessity is realized, it's a matter of time. Time can be in terms of few births also, depending on that. But if the necessity is not there, you go on drifting, etc. And a time may come when we don't know. Bhagavan also will say, I have to refer the file. I have to refer the file. Bhagavan every time refers the file. Okay. So, that is a yoga is there. That is after 15 births, where you get a big blow. Big blow. So like that, we don't know what is that. See, that is why if Viveka is there, you can transform the adversities into opportunities by taking to this pursuit. If it is not there, what happens? Like majority, it continues. So that's the Chetosha, Tampurusha. So Vibhavana, Devatirigadi, Devatirigadi, Deha Vedeshu. In the lower embodiments, higher embodiments, and the middle embodiments of who? Human being. But from Purushartha, human embodiment is the best. This gradation is from Bhoga standpoint, sense enjoyment standpoint, heavenly embodiment, higher standard of living, heavenly Bhoga, sense enjoyment, lower, suffering more, in between human, both are the combination. See, that is why a human being can taste higher enjoyment and also suffer this thing. So the Viveka can be activated. Even among humans, see for example, totally poor people who have nothing to eat, never teach Vedanta. If you teach Vedanta, you will turn them into communists. It can't, because they have nothing to eat, and what are you talking about the Vedanta, etc. It doesn't work. Even those who are rolling is what? Total luxuries. Staying in the house of 5,000 crores. Gustani, because so lavish bhogas are there, they are not much aware of this thing. So in between person who knows that and knows this, if comes across Viveka, etc., as taught by Shastra, he is the one who is eligible for this. Medicines are for whom? For healthy? No. But a sick person who doesn't know that he is sick, is it? No. One who knows he is sick and wants to be healthy, for him. So like that, Vedanta is meant for the person who is aware of the problem, at the same time aware of one's own limitations also. So he has to take to this pursuit. See that they say in the spiritual pursuit, the first step is said to be, you know what is that? Shubhecha. Shubha-icha. What is a Shubha-icha? Shubha-icha. That is a good desire. What is that good desire? Let me be free from this samsara. Let me be free from this samsara. If that is strong, it picks up. It picks up step by step. And prayer can help. What prayer? Not conditional prayers. Okay. What are conditional prayers? Bargain. I am doing this prayer, I want this. No. Prayers must be sake of prayer to what? Invoke O Ishvara. and leave everything in his hand. Do you mean to say Ishvara doesn't care for your good? He knows what is the maximum good for you. And when we ask, what happens? We ask what we think is good for him, which may not be really good for us. So therefore, best thing is what? Deliver yourself in the hands of Ishvara. If you don't have that much of attitude of trust, your devotion is questionable. Big question mark. So that should be that unconditional surrender must be there. See, suppose a rich person is there, very generous person, and a servant is there. Every day give my wages, faithfully he will give. Because his wages he will give. Suppose this servant is so loyal, he knows my master will take care of me. And he is totally dedicated to serving the what? The master. The master not just wages. Like a son, he may give a proper share of the property also. Because he is like that. He is like a son, he is doing that. But if you say wages, Bhagavan also, ek kiya na itna punya tumko. This much punya, these desires are fulfilled. Sauda ho gaye. No sauda. Transaction is over. But if you become dear to Ishvara, he is what? He will give you anything. And what is the maximum thing? Make you discover your Swarupa. That is what Rama did. Rama rewarded after Pattabhisheka Corona ceremony all those who worked for it. Nothing was given to Hanuman. Sita asked, what is this? Hanuman you have not given. He said, what can I give him without myself? I can give myself to him. In between she said, you give? You can give. And you know what? You know that. What she gave? The necklace of pearl. Sita Maya has given. Mother Sita has given. With all devotion he took and sat there. He was plucking each other, what is that pearl, breaking. He was holding nothing and throwing. See, it was not an ordinary necklace. Necklace given by Father Janaka to Sita at the time of wedding. It has a special significance. It is not something just like that. Wedding necklace. Sita was watching. He said, Hanuman, your monkey pranks have not yet stopped. Your monkey behavior has not yet stopped. Say, what are you trying to listen? Mother, I was saying whether they are Ram. Nothing is there. She said, Acha, is it so? What about you saying? You are saying Ram now. He plucked over the hair and held near the ear of the mother Sita. Ram. That was his name. Same thing was the case with Draupadi. Draupadi came, from Hastinapura, Arjuna and Draupadi went to Dwaraka. Those days, you know how you have to go? Chariot, not flights, etc. Chariot. And chariots going through the dusty roads, etc. All this thing. And ladies' hair or flowing hair, etc. With all, Krishna said to all the Satya, Bhama and Rukmini, give her a nice bath. Head bath. So that people that are true. They gave, etc. Then they have to comb the hair. Satya Bhama said, I will do that. Started combing. Not there. Krishna. From where? From hair. Krishna. Satya Sama, Akka. Who is Akka? Rukmini. Akka, come here. See, what is that? She was a Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna wanted to show what Draupadi is. So like that. So that is that. So therefore Rama hugged him. So whether he can give himself only to him. So what is the context? Prayers. This is not katha going on, okay? Not story going on. Prayers to Ishwaras should be unconditional because we should have so much of Shraddha, so much of faith in him that he will take care of my final good. In between, he may take me through something like surgery. Surgery is painful, but for the final good. That depends on the individual. But he knows, being omniscient, he knows. Therefore, we have to deliver him ourselves like that. A stone delivering itself in the hands of a sculptor. He brings out a what? A beautiful idol. So therefore, here also that should be there. So that is here. Who are they? In the form of Deva Tiryagadi Deha Bhedeshu Pradnya Taijasa Vishwa Bhedena. In the distinction of what? Jiva in the form of Pradnya, sleeper consciousness, Taijasa, dream consciousness, Vishwa, waker Bhedena. In this distinction, so what is that? Cheto Shavaha Ye. So whatever. So appears that Chidavasa Rupa Jiva, Tam Purusha. So who created them? Purusha. And what is that Purusha? Chaitanya without avidya. Not prana, sabija, nirbija. Again, Pruthak Vishaya Bhava. These jivas are distinct from the Vishaya's objects. Vishaya's objects are inert in nature, jivas are sachetana, sensitive nature, so therefore pruthak, distinctly distinct from Vishaya Bhava Lakshana, Bhava state, the state of the sense object which is inert in nature, to say different from inert sense object, Vilakshana. How they appear? Agni Visfulingavat, like sparks emerging from the burning fire. The sparks are what? Sarupaha. They are also similar to what? Fire. That is Agni Visfulinga. Purushai Chaitanya, Chetosha Rupa Jiva is also what? Chidabhasa Rupa Chaitanya. So what? Agni Visfulinga what? Salakshana. Salakshana means having similar features. What is the similarity of feature? Chaitanya Chidabhasa. Again, Jalarkavat, like the reflected sun in the water. Who are they? Namely, Jiva Lakshana. Jiva Lakshana. Again, with up to here, the creation of Jiva is over. Again picks up the Jagat. Itaran Sarva Bhava. Itaran Sarva Bhava means other than Jiva, all objects, all entire Jagat. Itaran means Vishaya Bhavena Sitam. Those which appear in the form of sense object. Pranaha. With this prana we have seen Sat Brahma, Bijatma, with the upadhi of what? Bija, the avidya, maya, janayati, itaran janayati. It creates all these sense objects. How? Two illustrations are given. Yatha urnanabhi, Mundaka 1 said, Yatha urnanabhi srayate grinati cha. A spider from its saliva, which is in itself, weaves the web and withdraws unto itself. So like that, this Prana, Sat Brahma, with the Maya, out of itself what? Projects the Jagat and withdraws unto itself. Or other one, Yatha, this is for Jagat. As for Jiva, Yatha Agnehe, Bradarnaka 2:120. Just as Agnehe, from fire, Kshudraha, tiny, Kshudra here is tiny, Visfulingaha, sparks emerge. There it was Jada creation, inert creation. Here sentient jivas. Two different examples are given. This is from Brihadaranyaka 2:120. Ityadi Shruti. So in short, whether it is inert jagat or sentient jivas, they are born from where? Sat, Brahma. In the case of Jada Jagat, with the Upadhi Bija of Avidya Maya. In the case of Jiva, without that Upadhi. But the basis is what? Sat Brahma. So therefore the question was what in the Karikas? These Vishwa Taijasa Prajna, are they born from existent cause or non-existent cause? So from non-existent cause, it is just not possible. It is from the existent cause only. And that existent cause is nothing but Brahma, either with that is Bijopadhi or without that Upadhi. Now he says, we'll see that. Next Sunday, January 20, both morning and evening classes are not there. Now the Sunday class will meet on 27th morning, Bhagavad Gita Bhashya. Om Swasti Prajabhyah
परिपालयन्ताम् न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Om Wait.